though, where we used to stay.
Are they?
Yeah, there's like
They get
5
down
of
there.
them. Yeah, it's weird.
You and Devontae fighting for tickets this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't even started asking yet, so I need to start talking to these guys.
Well, he seems to already be on the hop.
Yeah, so it's definitely, I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe a couple buddies that owe me. One way I got to think of some old stuff. That'll So that'll be a fun little challenge for me. But it'll be, not a lot of people know a whole bunch of Pacific Northwestern people, so that'll be good.
When you were fighting to start for the quarterback position, did you kind of circle this game and think about it a little bit, what it would be like to go back home as a starter?
We always try to treat every day the same, every game the same, stuff like that. But yeah, it's fun to go back home. Grew up watching these guys. Mom coached there. It'll be fun. I'm excited just to go back to somewhere that's familiar. So,
talking to some guys, trying to get stories about Coach Beckton. You have a Tory story that comes to mind?
There's a lot of he's a fun guy to be around. When he's not yelling at you, and he's a great guy. You could go on. There's a ton of little stuff that's just really funny stuff. But
like for example,
just the first time that we had some guys that kind of weren't doing the lift right or the workout right, makes you go sit in the middle of the field and just watch. So that's kind of, you kind of learned your lesson pretty quick.
Was that in the winter?
Yeah. So you kind of, you're watching that and you're just like, man, this isn't very fun. So that's, just one little thing that you're like, okay, he means business.
Did you ever sit in the middle of the field?
I did not. No, luckily. Didn't mean I didn't deserve it, maybe. So maybe he just didn't see me. So he's it's awesome. He's one of the best additions, and you can talk about, from our head coach to quarterbacks, defense, whatever. He's been huge for us in terms of just mentality and getting bigger, stronger, faster. So it's really lucky to have him.
Do you know many guys on UW?
Yeah, I know a good amount. A lot more than all the the SoCal teams and stuff like that. So I'll have some guys I get to say hi to after the game and stuff like that.
When he came in, did you ask any of them, hey, well, it's because he'd been there very recently, did you ask him, hey, what's this guy like?
No. I kind of knew him previously. I didn't know him, but I knew of him. And I've heard good things, and I don't really like to, let people's opinions kind of dictate how what my opinion of them is. I like to give everybody a chance, whether it's good or bad. Hearing previous stuff about him. And every good thing I've heard about him, he's lived up to and more. So it's been good.
Going back to Saturday's game, you guys started a little bit slow, clawed your way back in, and it seemed like things fell apart a little bit after they broke through with that long 70-yard touchdown run late in the third quarter. How was the team's mindset when things kind of got away? Did they get down? Did they come back out of it with resolve? We don't want to see that happen again. What was the mood in the locker room?
It was tough just because we knew we were fighting back and getting closer and closer. We just couldn't score when we needed to, and just didn't get stops when we needed to. So it was, it was just one of those games, where it just felt like we needed one more quarter, type deal, and then it got, a little ugly at the end. But, I think we're just learning, and it sucks that you have to learn the hard way, these past 2 weeks, but we've learned a lot from these last 2 games. And it just coming out and practicing, we gave it. We had a really good day today, and so I wouldn't say anybody got discouraged or anything like that. So I think it's just fueling to our fire, and it's just something that we need to work through, and keep trusting the process and keep just doing what we do, and trying to focus on the little things better and the small details, and so that's kind of the emphasis of our week, and we're just trying to focus on that.
Before you had seen the film, you mentioned the slow starts. Have you seen anything now that you've been able to review the film that you say, hey, maybe we can fix this a little bit to get going earlier?
Yeah, we just all need to be sharper on the little things, really. There's stuff I missed that could either convert a first down early on 1st and 10 or second, little stuff in the RPO game or pass, whatever the case is for me. And then just the other 10 guys, we could all execute better. It's something that we know that it's, the better teams that we play against, the slower you can't start. So, we're going to have to figure out a way to execute better and earlier. And that's just something that, with this week of practice, we're really focusing on the little things and trying to do that for 4 quarters and not just 1 half or 3 quarters. So that'll be a really big test for us this week.
several of the guys have mentioned you going around the post-game locker room and saying this can't become a habit. Do you see that kind of making an impact this week? The guys heard that and said, you know, we can't let this continue.
Yeah, you know, you can say all this stuff. You know, words are words. You know, I'm just happy that every position group came out today hungry. You know, the speed of practice was good. Everybody's sore. I know that, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's sore. So, you know, I think that, you know, I think we're all just, you know, kind of tired of losing here, and it's something that, you know, we just don't want to let, you know, keep happening. And, you know, we're trying to, you know, get past these 2 weeks, but learn as much as we can. So, trying to get back in the win column. That's all we're trying to do. So,
you guys have done a good job of focusing on yourselves more than the opponents. Give us an idea about Washington's defense. What do you see from them? What are their challenges?
Big Joey.
Yeah, they got really good athletes. You know, they keep a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of plays in front of them. You know, so they don't give up too much big shots and stuff like that. You know, they're very well coached, and they got a lot of guys that you can just tell really love football, and they play for each other. You know, you can just see, you know, when guys are rallying to the ball and always, you know, sprinting and, you know, doing the little things, you know, you can tell, you know, by that. So you could tell it's going to be a really hard-fought battle, and we're going to need to be on our P's and Q's all game, you know, just to make sure that we execute when we need to, and, you know, just figure out a way to beat these guys.
How would you characterize their coverage? Are they going to press you guys? Are they going to play deep? What
They do a little bit of both. You know, they'd have some bail technique. They have some press. They have, you know, they have post post safety, and they can go to too high. So it's they can do a little bit of anything they want. You know, we're kind of planning for everything that we've seen on film so far. You know, and if they do something else, then we'll hang loose and adjust. So it's you know, nothing that we won't be ready for.
You guys good?
Thanks, Russ.
Ross.